Just do your thing.
That's a good song.
Do your thing.
You know what's a
Do
better
your thing.
song?
Mo Bamba by Sheck West.
No, get the fuck out of here. Well, we start 2019, and we're gonna have to put a jersey up in the rafters for Braxton because he's no longer allowed to be on this.
I don't know how that song became a meme, honestly, but it's just I like the song.
It's just high school. I liked it at first, and then like I just
Do
don't
your
like the
thing.
reaction it elicits in clubs because that's how you can like separate the younger generation from like the older generation of like I don't know millennial club goers. I guess I don't know where I fit on that spectrum.
I don't know. Whenever I'm at the club, I'm just like, why am I at the club? That's the only thing I care about.
Well, I mean, all you need is a couple of Fortnite dances and some hot hits, and
Did
you're
you
there.
see Ninja at whatever event that was trying to start? He was like DJing for a little bit, and he was trying to start some dancing by doing some Fortnite dances, and the crowd is just like, "What the fuck?"
I did not. I didn't know he was big enough to start. I mean, I know he was. Where was he last? He was on the Jimmy Fallon show, and they were doing dances and stuff like that. But I didn't
Fortnite
know.
dances?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm gonna protest Fortnite dances until they copyright those.
I just want to say I was on the Fortnite hate train first. I'm conducting this baby.
Yeah, yeah.
Carlton Banks is on the train too, suing Fortnite for taking his dance.
Yeah, I know. Block Boy JB.
Yeah, but you can't. I mean, the current law says you can't sue them for it.
Yeah, I
okay.
know.
How can you patent a dance like
You can't
or copyright
well,
it?
You can. The current law says you can copyright choreography. So if you have a specific choreographed work, you can do it. But it says if it's a social dance, you can't own that. So the court's gonna have to decide if
How do
Fortnite is
you
Copyright
So,
is
like-
horrible.
exactly. How do you define it? Exactly. No one knows yet because it hasn't. This is like the first case of its kind for like dance as an art form in the legal sense. So really, whatever happens from this case, which I don't think will, it won't really do anything. But whatever is determined from this case will affect, I assume, video games and dance as an art form into the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Okay.
one's gonna be dancing anymore. They're gonna be sued. They're gonna start doing that dumb dance, whatever that. I don't even know how to do it. You know what I'm doing?
Oh, the what is that called? Like the rock?
I think that's the Black Boy JB.
You mean the shoot
I'm not
dance?
Sure what it's,
Yeah, there you go.
is that what it's called?
The shoot, yeah. Or the hype. The hype
Are
if
you
you
good?
play Fortnite.
I should have known.
Can you show us on the on your video?
No.
All right, y'all. How you been? Lots happened since we last recorded.
Everything happened since we last recorded.
Dude,
Jesus
when did
Christ.
we even last record? Our last episode came out in
It was literally
November.
before the Game Awards. So it was like the end of November.
We missed the December episode. We could have had 12 episodes in 2018 and we fucked up. But we started in April, so like we were recording over an episode a month. So it's a bad benchmark, but I'll take it.
It's better than less than that. I mean, I'll take an episode a month. I'd like more, but at least it's averaged out consistent.
But then you look at the average, and it's like sometimes we had like 2.5 episodes a month, and then others we had 0. It's not good.
It's all good. That's our resolution. 4 episodes a month.
Yeah.
One of them will just be like, "All right, Neatboyspodcast. All right, bye."
God, an episode a week? Jesus Christ.
One of them will be like PSA.
Just cranking them.
Okay. So I got a little story from
Uh-oh.
a couple days ago. Me and Tin went out on New Year's Day we were hungry, so we just want to go grab some sushi. We went to this one place, and it's called Kuchi.
Nice.
Kuchi
Ooh.
Sushi. Probably should have been the first red flag. It was an opportunity though, because the first one was closed. I don't know. I didn't think that all cultures celebrated the New Year. You know, I thought it was like Christmas, where some people just like whatever. But yeah, we go in there and we order, and we get like almost everything. But then they bring out the tamago, which for like regular sushi go is pretty original, like staple of a menu. It's just the little egg, the little square egg piece on rice. They bring out like the fish eggs, right? The waitress does, and we're just looking at her like, oh, I don't think this is our order. We ordered the tamago, and she's looking at us like, yes, tamago. I'm like, no. Look, on the menu it says sweet egg. She walks all the way back to like get the menus because it's one of those places where you write down what you want.
Yeah.
And she's like, see, tamago. I'm like, yeah, we ordered the tamago. And the whole time she's fighting us. Eventually, Tin pulls up her phone, Google searches tamago, and she's like, oh, can I take that? And she takes the phone over to the sushi bar, and she's like, tamago. They ordered it. And the sushi chef is like, yeah, that's tamago. I'm like, bitch, you're Asian in a sushi restaurant. You don't know the fucking menu?
Hey,
Unbelievable.
that's
Yeah,
racist.
first of all, Kuchi Sushi, that does not sound appetizing at all. You said Kuchi Sushi?
I don't know. It depends on your mood, right?
This is true, but
Yeah,
it's not the most appetizing.
Kuchi
thing.
Sushi does not sound appetizing at all. And the whole time we're like fucking waiting there. Oh, they didn't bring it out right away. We were waiting there for like 20 minutes. Never stopped by our table to see like what's going on. I don't know what they think we're doing. Like we're just sitting there. Obviously we're gonna be waiting for something. If we were gonna order something, why wouldn't you come up and check on us?
I mean, obviously they were looking at the two losers during New Year's trying to get some sushi.
Oh, we were one of 5 tables. I'll have you know. So
Oh my gosh.
in the end we get it, but then we're waiting for the check and everything, and like visibly agitated a little bit. Tin more so because Tamago's her shit, and they come back with this box for Tin, and we open up the box and it's a Kuchi like scheduler, a little book. And she's like, oh, this for you, and then we sign our checks. And Tin's like, I don't fucking want this. So we just walk out.
Wait, a Kuchi just like a schedule of the hours?
No, it was just like a little planner, thinking that it would make up for everything.
Oh, just like one of the planners that they would use for like taking orders or something?
No, I don't know, man. It was like, I guess they had a little gift shop in the back because I have no idea where she pulled it out from.
She made it real quick. That's why
Yeah.
it took her so long. She's like, I gotta make this planner for them.
I'll give them that the presentation was very nice. It was a very nice box.
That you proceeded to throw away.
That's my most recent bad dining experience, which
Kuchi
usually happens a
Sushi.
lot. Kuchi Sushi.
Put it
Never
on
going
blast.
there.
Smells fishy.
Can't believe they messed up Tamago. I wonder what Jiro Dreams of Sushi would think.
Dude, he would commit seppuku.
He'd be like, you need to make this for a whole nother year before you can make it again.
Before we have you prepare the rice, we really need you to get this down, please.
Oh my gosh. Couldn't imagine making Tamago for a year.
I mean, I think it would build character. It's like holes, You dig one hole, and then you get really good at digging the 50th hole.
Shia
It's
LaBeouf?
true. Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf, R.I.P.
I don't think he died.
His career did.
Ooh.
You know what they should do? They should do an Even Stevens reboot. Netflix should pick it up, and it should be under the same tone as Arrested Development or something.
Ooh, I like that. I'm thinking Shia LaBeouf's going to be working for Beans. Shia LaBeouf and his friend. I forgot his name.
Oh, I forgot he had friends in there. Oh,
He had two friends.
Oh, the 2 friends, Tawny and the like
Blonde guy.
stereotypical
Yeah.
early 2000s middle part blonde dude.
Oh, that's my hair.
I'm
I can
surprised.
say
hey.
it. If
Hey,
they can't find him,
Is that
You
you,
guys
Lee
remember that
Stevens'
much.
friend?
God, I haven't seen that show in ages.
I had such a crush on Christy Carlson Romano.
Me too, but only when she was Kim Possible.
Yeah, that was when it was like deep.
They're making a new Kim Possible, by the way.
What?
Totally kidding, but okay. I like Kim Possible.
They are. It's a live action Kim Possible.
I want to see what she
is it Christy Carlson Romano still?
No, it's
No
a little.
way.
It's like a Disney Channel girl or something.
Yuck.
Yeah.
Only one can dream.
Yeah, R. Kelly can.
Yikes.
Oh, R. Kelly.
I don't know where to pick this up. Someone please give us a banger.
Well, I was gonna say, Rob, before we recorded the last time, you were gushing around Dead Cells and Into the Breach, and then they ended up winning awards over the Game Awards. So congratulations to you.
Fuck those games. Game Awards. You have no credibility. You will never be the Oscars of video games.
What makes you say they have no credibility?
I don't know. I'm just talking shit.
I mean, look, you, what was it? Dead Cells, Best Action Game. Congratulations.
Cool.
God of War.
Yeah, God of War won, like, they won the whole thing. Thank God.
Pun intended?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Into the Breach, there you go. Best strategy game.
Bars.
Overcooked 2. Wow, that came out late in 2018.
Yeah, it did. It really did. And I'm surprised.
Forza 1, best sports game?
Yeah, well, no one cares about sports, though.
Yeah.
So.
How did 2K not win?
I can't tell if you're being serious.
No, I'm kidding. I haven't played 2K since...
I was about to
2K.
rant hard as fuck.
Whichever one you had before.
And then there's a bunch of esports stuff that no one really cared about.
Overwatch, baby.
Yeah, Overwatch won some stuff. I don't know. Who cares?
Wait, why are we getting into the news right now?
I don't know, because we were just kind of dragging into in real life stuff, so.
Should we introduce ourselves?
No.
There's no good cutoff point. Welcome to the Neatboyspodcast 2019, episode 12. And to start off this year, I'm not going to do the introductions because I feel like Matt and Braxton die a little bit inside each time I do it. So I'll hand it off to one of them.
Yo!
Okay, so that's why Matt isn't allowed to do the intros. You know me, you love me, and I tend to hate everything. This is Braxton. To my left, on the screen anyway, is the man who had to go outside, because we all know why he wanted to go outside. Matt.
So look at the sky.
Yep.
What's up, y'all? This is Matt on the mic.
And on my right, we've got a guy who likes going to sushi places at New Year's, because he has nothing else better to do. That would be Rob.
I can neither disagree or agree with that. Hello, everybody.
And we're back for a whole new year. New year, new us, but not really, because I don't think, I don't think we've really changed all that much in a month.
My hair grew a little bit longer, just like a little bit, half an inch.
Me too,
yeah,
involuntarily.
And my hair doesn't really grow that long, so, you guys could be Fabio and
it can.
chill out.
You can grow it that long.
I'm glad that you called me Fabio. That's what I'm going for.
Are you really? You're just gonna go for some luscious 1 foot locks?
I don't know how long this is gonna get. I might just cut it off right now while we're recording.
I think that you should once we establish a video channel.
I probably will. I'll have this. What's it called? What was that movie where the girls hate?
You look like the Ring Girl.
Oh, that's racist.
No.
2019, Return of Racism.
Yeah, I mean, we got rid of it in 2018, so we got to bring it back.
Exactly. It's retro to be racist.
Just like in 2016, we were bringing back the bullying because we got rid of it in 2015.
This is true.
And then they came out with 13 Reasons Why.
Was that last year, or was that the year before that?
I don't know. Season 2 came out last year.
Oh my god! Yikes!
Wait, there's a season 2?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I don't know,
Ooh.
man. I don't watch that show. I heard it elicits romanticizing suicide and very intense bullying that I don't know. I feel like it's there for shock value.
I can see that.
Nah,
I've never seen it.
I've
though,
never
so.
watched it. I've seen people talk about it. So I don't really watch a lot of Netflix shows. There's not really a lot that I want to watch.
Well, let me tell you about this one show called The Final Table.
Oh
Ooh.
god, your favorite! I remember this. You guys love this show.
And
Oh, I'm still lukewarm on it. I was just trying to
damn it! I got so excited.
make a joke. It didn't land. Okay.
Chef
Alright,
Ron
let's,
was so excited.
Let's continue IRL. What do we got going in the Game Award winners, Braxton?
Well, Red Dead Redemption and God of War basically cleaned house. That was kind of the majority of it. But the only thing that was important that had happened there was that Joker got announced for Smash Bros.
Hell
Live.
yeah.
And I nutted myself when I saw it. I don't think I've ever been as excited for something in my entire life as I was when I saw that moment. Because I already knew Persona had the dancing games that were coming out. And there was going to be Persona Q2 was going to come out for the 3DS.
Give me Persona 5 Arena. Let me bask in that.
Well, they according to, I guess, people who've been scouring like web domains and stuff like that, like the Atlas crew has been trying to buy different trademarks for Persona 5. So maybe Arena is in the future. I don't know.
I need it in my life.
Maybe a Persona 5 port to the Switch is coming out because of the Smash Bros. Announcement. Who knows?
And then maybe I could finally finish it.
No, if you, I've given up with you on finishing that game.
I don't know. I'm not about to go in on this. I feel like this is a recurring theme on every episode. When Robert finished
you know
Persona.
how you stop that from being a recurring thing? You just finish the game.
Or we don't bring it up ever again, and we sweep the shame under the rug.
But yeah, from that whole thing was, I think it's their fifth. I want to say it's their 5th year of the Game Awards, and it's like this has been the biggest one they've done so far. Like they had an orchestra that were playing like the songs from Red Dead, and they had a theme song for the Video Game Awards for the first time. So whatever they're doing, that's working. The only thing I didn't really like was that they had like movie commercials in there as well, which was kind of weird. Like they had Alita Battle Angel. They had like a teaser for that movie for some reason.
Anime IRL gone wrong.
Yeah, but like it's the Game Awards, so it should focus on like games or whatever.
That's true. They need sponsors though.
But the other things that kind of got announced was a new Mortal Kombat. They're doing it's like a remastered version of Stanley's Parable, which is coming out.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, how do you
remastered?
Why would you remaster that game?
Well, so it's like they're adding more content to Stanley's Parable and then releasing that as a new game. And it was funny because like the guy who does the narration for Stanley's Parable is like, all we're gonna do is just repackage this stuff, and they're so stupid they're gonna buy it again.
Wait. They're re-releasing it on Steam. It's not even a port or anything.
No. It's like a whole new game because they're adding new scenarios and situations and stuff like that. But the announcement was like a comedic announcement.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I played more of that game than I'd like to admit.
Well, then you might as well buy the next stuff because there's gonna be a bunch of new content in there.
Yeah, but like I don't know. At the end of it, I was just wondering what happened to 2 hours of my time. There's some cool stuff there.
But what else was announced? God, it was so long ago. And really, at the end, Psychonauts 2. That got announced. Finally, we got to look at that.
Like officially?
Yeah, officially.
I can't wait to see the graphic comparisons between the last one and this one. Because the last one was like mid-generation PS2.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. So
I never played that game.
Oh,
I played
fun.
a demo when it came in those. Remember the PSN magazines and stuff, and they would come with like a demo disc.
Played that. I bought it on Steam, and that was that was a lot of fun. I had a good time with it. So I'm definitely looking forward to the next one. But yeah, those were all the announcements that kind of came out of the Game Awards that were important anyway. I'm sure there were more, but I wasn't really paying attention to the rest of them. They're doing what is it, Far Cry 5? They're doing a DLC to that explains the story that happens after the fucking ending. Who cares? They did like some previews of Rust, or not Rust. Yeah, no, not Rust. What was that game where you were in the desert and it was like Mad Max, but it wasn't Mad Max? I don't remember what that game's called, but they did a preview for that.
Serious Sam?
No, it wasn't that. It was like a game that came out maybe like during the Xbox 360 PS3 days.
Borderlands?
It wasn't Borderlands. I don't remember what it is. I'd have to look it up. But they're doing a sequel to that, and they finally showed some gameplay off of that. And then they were doing... shoot. I can't remember half these games anymore. But the guy with the wingsuit and the parachute where you can like fly around the map all the time.
Oh!
Just Cause?
Yeah, Just Cause 4. They were showing gameplay of that because it was about to come out pretty soon. So
Just Cause.
But that was it.
Oh man. Okay. So all in all, we learned that we should probably take notes for these things so we could bring it back up.
Oh,
Since
God,
we're
notes
not journalists or anything.
From 2 months ago. Yeah, it was interesting. It was a good time. I had a good time watching.
Well, let's move on into Sonic and Monster Hunter movie announcements.
God, that shit got memed. Well, the Sonic one got memed to hell and back. Did you guys see that picture?
Can you pull it up?
Oh,
I don't think I'm finding the one that everyone is so disgusted about.
Is it a live action?
Yeah. It's kind of like Detective Pikachu. Yeah, this is the one.
Oh, that's the one? Yeah, it's gross, dude. Look at those legs. It's like a human child with a head of a fictional hedgehog.
From the producer of Fast and the Furious. That's all you need to know about the movie.
Ooh. Is Han in the movie? That's all I care about.
Han's actually Knuckles. You didn't know it, but
it's gonna be the greatest movie.
So
The Rock would be Knuckles.
So for some reason,
I can see The Rock as Knuckles.
This like disheveled, misformed hedgehog creature is gonna be live action for some reason. So
that is a sin against humanity.
It is.
But then, and then this was the other poster, the one where his legs are just kind of you're in
oh
this view.
My God, that's
dude.
cool.
No,
this isn't the best one. There we go. This is
who was even like storyboarding for this and said, you know what Sonic needs? Some quads and calves, baby.
And look how cool he is. He says Sonic was here. Very, very cool, very edgy. Very Sonic 2002 cool.
Is that with the Z?
Yeah, it is with the Z.
Oh boy.
Oh my God. And he doesn't know how to spell either.
That's the worst part. That's the worst
crime. Come on,
crime.
Sonic. Why don't you learn better?
So that's a movie that will exist in our lifetime. And then all of a sudden, I found out that there's going to be a Monster Hunter movie with the girl from Resident Evil. She's in it.
Oh yeah, it's from the same makers as Resident Evil.
Well, I remember that there was a movie coming out, but I didn't know what the premise of it was because I saw a picture of, this looks, not terrible. This guy anyway, but the
Mila
story...
Jovovich is an excellent actress.
Yeah.
She gives her all.
Low key, I really like those Resident Evil movies.
Yeah, I mean they're campy.
They're good.
They're campy. They're fun. Whatever. But the story of Monster Hunter I saw on Wikipedia was that a government SWAT team gets sucked into a portal into another universe, and they have to work together to destroy the evil.
Yeah, it's lit. Okay, have you guys ever heard of the anime Gate?
No.
So it's essentially the same premise. There's this fantasy world, and like this gate opens up, and modern day technology is brought into the past because they're trying to figure out like why all these monsters are coming to Earth, and they're just fucking railing down like enemy humanoid troops with guns, and everyone in that fantasy world is like, "What are they doing to us? What are those sticks that they keep killing us with?" And they like take down a dragon and shit, and that's gonna be this movie, but I hope it's done 10 times better because Gate was it was an ass crack of an anime.
I don't know what you're expecting much of from a video game movie franchise, but more power to you.
Hey, if Resident Evil can do it,
Resident Evil, like maybe the first 2 were good, and then after that, it just all kind of got stupid.
They're all good.
That's debatable.
I mean, like
it's like a
in
cult
a campy
film.
sense, yes.
It's more of a cult film.
But the first one was like actually like scary. Like I don't remember which one it was I saw, but it was the one where like Nemesis was like the bad guy, and then
that's
all of us
number
was like,
two, I think.
It was like, no, Nemesis, we love you. Turn on your masters or whatever, and then he turns around and like kills the bad guys or whatever before they leave the city. Or it was so fucking stupid.
Wait, did you see the rest of the cast for that Monster Hunter movie?
T.I.'s in it.
Yeah. Ron Perlman.
T.I.'s
He's
in
the guy that played Hellboy, right?
Oh shit!
Yep.
What?
And then Rob
Diego
Tony
I don't know
Jaa.
who that guy is. Yeah, Tony Jaa is the
Oh
hunter.
shit! That's Tony Jaa. He's so different.
Well, he's old as hell now.
Who else is in this movie?
If he doesn't give
T.I.,
one
Ron Perlman.
flying knee during this movie, I am gonna demand my money back.
Yep, that's Tony Jaa.
Old as hell. He's only 42.
Holy shit, man! I didn't know Tony Jaa was relevant in Western culture.
Well, depending on how good this movie is, he might not be.
What's that movie where he's just doing flying knees to everyone, like the Justifier? The
Ooh, not
You know
the
what
one
I'm
with the
talking
elephant.
I have no
I think
idea.
I think we were talking about this.
No,
Last time.
it's not that one.
Is it the one where he has to like run up?
No, it's not Ong Bak. Ong Bak's fantastic.
Ong-Bak is fantastic.
Protector, Fury 7, Paradox.
It might be the Protector. When did the first Protector come out? Yeah, it was the Protector.
2005.
I think that sounds like a flying knee movie.
That one's amazing. That's the one where he like dips his hands in oil and sets them on fire, or his knees. His knees get set on fire, and then he just starts flaming, kneeing people. Amazing.
What? That is awesome. How have I never seen this?
Dude, I don't know.
Oh, I have seen this.
It's fantastic.
RZA's in it?
I don't know about the Protector too.
This looks like a James Bond / fighting game.
Just throw out a member of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, they probably saw Man with the Iron Fist and were like, oh yeah, let's get RZA in here. He knows a thing or two about kung fu movies.
Hell yeah, he does.
Oh Lord. So yeah, we're looking forward to those couple of movies, and I'm sure all of us are gonna watch it. So yeah.
Well, moving along into the Netflix anime train, they just picked up Ghost in the Shell standalone complex, and I believe they are also going to release the Scarlett Johansson one on there. It should just be erased from time, to be honest. It's not good.
Did you watch it?
In theaters.
Yeah,
You watched it in theaters?
I kind of delegated the decision to watch it when I went with like Rick and all of them. And by the end of it, I was just like, oh no, I'm going to lose all my friends. They were pretty true to certain scenes in that movie, but like, that's not a movie you want to like 100% adapt from the anime. Oh, also, excuse me, but that ending was, oh my god, it was so dumb. I don't even want to think about it. I'm getting PTSD. I'm getting anxiety thinking about it.
Alright, we can move on.
Okay. But yeah, so I'm excited that they're bringing back the anime to Netflix. From my understanding, I could be wrong, just like last episode where I thought they were just bringing Cowboy Bebop and stuff to
Oh, and then it was a live action.
Yeah, but this time they're bringing the live action and the anime. So I don't know where Netflix is gonna really fuck that up.
Because they will.
I mean, yeah, we'll see. They've honestly brought some pretty like interesting shows though, anime wise, to the service.
Yeah.
We can
Talking
talk about that
Baki?
later.
I'm talking Baki, which we'll talk about later.
Yeah, Baki for sure, but there's other ones too.
Okay.
Yeah. And I regret to inform everyone that listened to them, but the super best friends are no longer friends, and that 9-year project is it's over. So the channel's shutting down, the podcast is ending, and they're all kind of doing their own things except Wooly and Pat, who are starting up a new podcast. But it's just gonna be really different not having Matt there. Yeah, that's a huge bummer.
No, I never actually watched them. They've been on some Rooster Teeth stuff recently.
Yeah,
but
that was just Pat and Wooly.
Why did they break up?
I guess there was some like I don't even know if it was creative differences. It was probably just like personal stuff going on between Pat and Matt, and yeah, it kind of just ended there because they were the ones that started the channel, and I guess they started out hating each other, but were like getting together to make fun of Wooly, and then Wooly joined them, and now we've come full circle, and they're just not friends anymore. There was a video that was released on the channel, and it basically like put out there, quote unquote, Matt and Pat are no longer friends. The channel is ending, and then like it kind of gave just like a thank you to the fans and everything, and what's gonna happen and stuff.
So are they gonna create a super best enemies?
I don't think they're gonna go down that route, but I'm open to that.
Super best friends.
Yeah. So R.I.P. brought many hours of enjoyment and happiness, but all good things have to come to an end. And with that, we'd like to inform everyone that this will be the last episode of the Neat Boys podcast for 4 months until we get our recording schedule together.
Yeah, I fucking hate Matt, so we gotta end this shit.
Damn it.
Pronto.
The Mats are ruining podcasts.
Yeah. Totally just joking.
I'll change my
coming out
name
with 5 episodes a week, baby. New Year's resolution.
Let's go. 2 a day.
Dude, I would overwork myself like
We would have nothing to talk about at that rate.
We can talk about like we
Our-
can have
our
a segment
feelings.
in each episode about who has had the largest growth of finger and toenails.
I thought that was going a completely different direction, so I'm glad you said toenail.
I just cut mine.
We can talk about Pengus length at the end of this episode too.
It's very small.
But still growing, baby. All right, let's go on into our video game segment, patch notes.
I mean,
so
we're just gonna talk about Smash Bros. Forever.
So let's move on into our Smash Bros segment, Smash Notes.
Oh man. So how's everyone how long's everyone been playing Smash for?
Like 2 weeks now?
Yeah,
I don't own it, actually.
on and off.
So.
Breath of the Wild kind of drew me back in. That's been fun. Playing it back to back next to Red Dead Redemption, Breath of the Wild, has been a trip. Because, like, you walk anywhere in that game and it feels like there's something set up, you know? Like, there's always something to collect, whether it be one of those Koku nuts or just, like, getting a hidden shrine or something. Meanwhile, in Red Dead, it's kind of just like you come across the same scripted animation or situation. That's been put on the back burner, and I really want to make a push to finish Breath of the Wild. But that could also be fucked if once I download Persona 5 to my new PlayStation and get the save up there, then well, I'll continue to not finish games. 2019. Some things never
Yeah,
change.
can we get a resolution that you finish like a list of some games by the end of like the year?
No, it wasn't to finish. There's no way that was gonna happen because that's like a 10-game list.
Oh my god.
And Dead Cells
Sounds like
fucked
excuses.
me up. Yeah, it's definitely an excuse. I will not finish those games.
I can't talk shit. I don't have a console. I have a PS3, y'all. Just in case you didn't know.
You can play Persona 5s on PS3.
Ooh, alright.
Smash, baby. What's going on? Who's your mains? What's your map? How many relationships have you broken?
I haven't broken any relationships. I'm just kind of good at versus like a good chunk of my friends list. So it's just fun to play around and teach people stuff.
Yeah, toot your own horn, Braxton. Let's hear it.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not the best player in the world or anything. I still get regularly smacked in Elite Smash, but you know.
Ooh.
But yeah,
I'd say Toon Link is my guy.
Toon Link is the bastardization of Young Link. Get out of here.
Toon Link solid.
Toon Link fucking sucks.
Whoa, be nice to Toon Link.
But
I like his little Toon bombs, Toon arrows. I'll stop.
Link mains are like, oh my god, they're just as bad as Fox mains to me.
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, so I'm gonna let you elaborate on that.
The Link kit's ridiculous. Fight at mid-range, long-range, and close range. And all of it does like a pretty substantial amount of damage.
Just get up in his face.
Plus his spike, the animation, it lasts for like a second and a half. And the hitbox is stupid on it.
You mean the down sword?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the pogo sword. That's awesome.
I know, but like...
It's so powerful.
It is. It's... Oh my god.
Link is just like one of the power characters, I think.
I mean, I guess your OG cast has to be like that. R.I.P. Kirby.
Kirby's never been OP. He's always been consistently not the best.
In 64, yeah.
When did they take away his infinite flight?
He never had infinite flight.
He did in N64.
It wasn't infinite.
I swear it was.
No, you always get
you remember Bobby
five
playing,
extra jumps.
you remember Bobby playing as Kirby? He would find a way to make it infinite flight.
Yeah, Kirby always had five extra jumps or whatever. It wasn't infinite.
Might as well have been.
I mean, considering Kirby was just one big old polygon on the N64, I'm sure it kind of probably felt that way with how small the maps were.
Yeah, those hitboxes were ridiculous. This game's insane though. It surprised me so much. Like, there's aspects to it that do feel like a fighting game, and then there's some where I'm just like almost ready to throw the controller at the ground.
Yeah, the parry system and the command grabs are definitely have changed some of the way that you play.
Yeah, that parry's ridiculous. I can't get it consistently, and it's impossible to do it online. There's just like no way to do it consistently online.
Yeah, I anytime I get one, I'm like yes, but I definitely didn't intend to do it unless like they throw something at me from far away, and I'm like, oh okay, I'll just parry this.
But then you still got to time it for like that
little bit of lag.
Yeah.
I mean, if they throw like a bomb or like a Gordo, like I can parry that from far away, but not close up. It's too much.
Well, who else are you playing besides Toon Link, Matt?
Wii Fit Trainer.
I can't. Okay, so you do the breathing exercise for Wii Fit Trainer once.
Mm-hmm.
What does that do?
It increases, I think, your speed, attack, and launch power, I think.
What about the second one?
Well, if you do it again, it still does that. And it reduces your percentage as well. But if you do it too many times in quick succession, it just becomes harder to do. So you have to pace it out.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's what I was wondering.
Okay.
I thought doing it frequently, the second time, how it becomes harder, I thought that would be like a bigger bonus.
No, it just makes sure that you can't abuse it by making yourself not take damage or anything.
Gotcha. You know what the most frustrating thing is? Getting knocked far off the map as Lucas. How do I get back on? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. I tried doing the thunder thing, and I just launched myself. I spiked myself down with it.
Aiming with the Lucas and Ness has never been easier. There's arrows now that point to where you're gonna go based in relation to your thunder. You never had that in the old games.
I didn't even know that was a thing. The amount of detail in this game is ridiculous, dude.
It's insane. It's a lot of fun.
It's so much fun. And I really like that new squad strike mode. So you can play like 5 different characters in one match.
I haven't gotten a chance to touch that. But then again, I really all I did when I got it was play through World of Light. So I could
Did you beat it?
Yeah, I beat it.
Just World of Light?
Yeah.
World of Shadows?
Yeah, the whole thing. Like
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, that's what I did the first. That's why I didn't play online until I beat the game.
Some of those legendary fights are just manically difficult.
Yeah, they are until you unlock double Final Smash, and then everything kind of just gets easy.
What? What spirit is that?
Well, it's one of the legendary Pokemon, which is the spirit, or you can unlock it on the RPG board. So, kind of once you unlock that, most of the game. Well, so I used to equip that and auto heal.
Auto heal is so good. The Celebi one, yeah.
Oh, I didn't have Celebi. I had some girl from Fire Emblem.
Oh, Celebi takes up like 3 spots.
Oh, the girl from Fire Emblem only takes up 2. So then I have double Final Smash.
Wait, so what is this? What are we talking about now?
The story.
I don't know the game. Oh, there's a story mode.
Yeah,
okay. And the way it works is like you get in different battles and you unlock these spirits, which are essentially just like equip items, and each has a different effect. You have like a main spirit who will give you like your stats, strength, defense, and like power level, and then you have like sub spirits that are able to give you abilities or give you resistances against certain things, because some of the matches you fight have like different
like special characters kind of deal.
Kind of like special characters, but also obstacles like high winds, or the floors will be like electrified and you need like a spirit to give you resistance to that if it's like on one platform.
Damn, they put a lot of detail in these games.
Yeah.
Has the story ever been like that before? Or
Brawl was not like this in depth, but
Brawl
I remember Brawl being
Subspace was pretty because Brawl Subspace was like you had like hub levels where you'd go through and try to kill everything, and then there'd be bosses and one-on-one fights and stuff like that. But this is more like it's like a top-down. You move across the map.
Kind of like Mario Party.
Yeah, in the sense that you're like moving around, kind of.
Yeah. Okay.
But you're like hopping around back and forth on the map, because when you unlock certain spirits, they are able to do things to the map to unlock other parts of the map.
Yeah.
So it encourages you to like come back, get this spirit, and then unlock another portion of the map and stuff like that.
Damn, I need to switch.
Yes, you do, sir.
I was playing this other game on the Switch. It reminded me of Joust in the way that it was laid out, where you like shoot arrows at people. You know what I'm talking about?
Is it one of those Japanese porno games?
No, Towerfall. Was it Towerfall?
Is it Towerfall? It might be. There's like 4 characters.
Yep.
4 people can play
Red,
at a time.
blue, green, and purple.
Yep.
It was Towerfall.
That game is a lot of fun. I mean, it's very simple. I only played like the multiplayer. I don't know how in depth the story goes, but it was pretty fun.
I've seen Rooster Teeth play that game a bunch, and
yeah,
it's not really a game I would play, but it does. I can understand the appeal.
Yeah, because it's very simple. Because you get shot with an arrow and you're dead.
Other than that, yeah, Smash is great and all, but I definitely have some complaints.
I mean, the game is great and all, but have you tried iPod mode yet? Fantastic. Worth every penny.
I have not. But just small complaints, really. I mean, the first complaint is that when you play online, and I don't know if they fixed this or not, if you pick a character and you pick a costume that's not the default and you go online, and then you back out of the next match because you don't want to rematch or anything, sometimes it'll put your costume back at default for some reason. And maybe it's a glitch, maybe it's just because I don't know, but that's kind of annoying. And the other thing that's kind of annoying is just trying to make a Smash match. Like, you have to go through all these options now and set up a preset detailed, like if you want 3 stocks on a certain map, you have to make the default 3 stocks and save that, and then go into the match with your people, and that's kind of a hassle. And then the other things are like, there's no break the targets anymore. There's no home run mode anymore.
Don't they have that in Classic Smash?
Classic is just, Classic, no, they don't. Classic Smash is just you fight through people, and then there's a bonus stage before.
Like the coin collecting?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay.
So, no, there is no break the targets or home run contest. So maybe they can patch that in. I don't know. And then obviously the online, because the whole GSP thing and the everyone's playing quick play, and there's no difference between for fun or for glory. It's kind of obnoxious. That I don't see changing. I don't think they'll change that, but it's still annoying regardless.
So, like, what do you like about this game?
Oh, everything else. I mean, it's great. It's fun.
So these are just like the little things that...
Yeah, those were just the things that I just didn't really like about the game. Because when I was playing it at first, the menu's kind of intimidating when you first play it because you don't really know where everything's at. But then I
don't know how many times I've told people about how once you get a random encounter and you lose to them, they're like stored in a bank and you have to go get it.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that either. Because it was funny because I unlocked all the characters before they nerfed the encounters. So after like my 4th character unlock, it was around the 5th one that I started getting my ass whooped. I was like, damn it, how am I gonna get these guys? And then I was like, oh, I'll just look online, see what happens. And it turns out they added a feature where you can rematch anyone who's beat you.
Dude, that's been there. I had it like probably, I got it 2 days after it came out, and I swear that's been a feature. Always read the instructions, people. The instructions are there for a reason.
But that's so uncommon for that. I mean, that's never happened in a Smash game, so that's why no one would have expected it. Because usually it's like, oh, you lost? Well, you'll just have to do the same thing you did to get him to pop up again. But
well, you know how you can learn to expect it? By reading the giant info cards that hit your screen.
Well, yeah, but that didn't pop up for me at the time. Because I was playing World of Light, so I would go in, play World of Light for, I don't know, an hour, back out, get a new character. If I win, great, I go back to World of Light. If I don't win, I'm still going back to World of Light, so I didn't really care necessarily.
See, I didn't cheese the system where like everyone was setting like infinite time matchups and I all the characters. What I did was set up my Switch during holiday parties for the children to play. And when I went back to the bank character thing, there was like 10 characters to unlock.
That is genius. That is
Thank you.
Genius.
Child labor continues to push forward our advancement.
Don't know whether to applaud you or to call the authorities on you.
These are not mutually exclusive things.
But it was funny because like everyone, like I wasn't reading like the reception about the new challengers approaching it because I was just so invested in the game. But as I started to get my ass kicked, I was like, are these guys harder or am I just really bad now? And all of a sudden everybody's like, yeah, dude, these challengers are fucking insane.
On story mode or just like...
No. It went for new challenger approaching when you're in
level. Oh, yeah. Dude, Bayonetta fucking just made me question if I wanted to trade in the game or not.
I think the first person who whooped my ass was Simon. And then I tried to play him. I think he whooped my ass like 3 different times.
Jesus.
And then Bayonetta beat me, I think 3 or 4 times. Cloud, he fucking whooped my ass.
Oh my
Cloud
God.
beat me like
Cloud
5
so
times.
hard.
It was stupid.
Yeah, man.
Which one's Cloud again?
From Final
Are
Fantasy.
you serious? You gotta leave, Matt. I was joking about Braxton earlier, but you really have to go now. How are you on this podcast? You don't know who Cloud Strife is? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Cloud whooped my ass like 5 different times. It was rough, but yeah, I got them all. So it was funny though. I'm surprised they went ahead and because apparently they got like pro players from the Japanese circuit to help develop the AI of the computer. So now they're like ledge guarding, like they're going for the disrespect. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, dude, fuck the AI in that game. Oh my god, those legendary matches on spirit mode where like they anticipate where I'm gonna dive kick half a second before it happens, so they have like an up special waiting for me already. Stupid. Just ridiculous. It's literally just this is the fighting game aspect of it where like the computer reads your input, except that now since it's a platformer, it has the ability to like pinpoint where you're gonna be like on the pixel and then just punish you repeatedly.
That's why double Final Smash is a godsend. Though I would say it's probably better for like Lucas because I can aim his Star Storm and just kick him out off the map.
Lucario's Final Smash is pretty disgusting too.
He's got the laser beam, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would probably work the same way.
Yeah, except it's a little bit more accurate.
Yeah.
You cannot escape God's light.
But so now all I've been doing in Smash is I've been trying to get the challenges because there's challenges for classic mode, challenges for regular Smash, World of Light, and then just like miscellaneous stuff and online stuff. So
some of those challenges I'm never gonna be able to complete. I think one of them is like set AI level to 9 and then do like 3 final smashes to them or something without losing
meteor
stock.
smashes. I actually just did that yesterday. What you have to do is set get like 5 computer level 9s, set the stocks to like, I don't know, 5 or 10 or something stupid like that, and then set their HP to 10 for stamina, and just spam meteor smashes until you get it.
What's a meteor smash?
It's remember when we were talking about spiking? Anything that spikes is a meteor smash.
Okay, dive kicking, got it.
So basically, I just picked Mario and did his forward air until I got it. Because I don't think you don't even have to win the match. You just have to do it like 3 or 4 times.
Do you use the joystick for Final Smashes?
Or
not Final Smashes. Do you use it for just
smash
like
attacks?
your smash attacks? Yeah.
Are you talking about the left stick or the right stick?
The non-movement stick, the right stick.
Yeah, I have it set for smash attacks.
Okay.
You can set it for tilts, but I think I like having it for smashes a little bit more.
Was that a thing on GameCube?
Well, you could use the C stick for smash.
Yeah. It was okay. I was like wondering when that was first introduced because this is the first time I'm like utilizing it a lot.
Yeah. Because sometimes, like especially, it helps my Jigglypuff immensely because anytime I put someone to sleep, I want to just use a smash attack, but I don't want to mess it up, so I just use the stick to confirm it.
For sure. Yeah, I have a lot of input errors on mine where I think I'm going to be wave dashing and I end up just jumping off the map and dive kicking into oblivion. I'm the most casual Smash player.
Yeah, I don't even know if there is wave dashing in this game. I didn't even wave dash in Melee because I didn't know about it because I didn't really know about the competitive aspect of Melee until I was like an adult. But fun stuff. That's basically all I play now. It's between Smash and Dragon Ball Z. And basically, as soon as Smash came out, the population of Dragon Ball Z shrunk immensely.
Well, you're only on Switch.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone that plays Dragon Ball Z on Switch.
I still get, games here and there. Because I recently, before Smash came out, I decided to do ranked and see how well I could go.
You haven't dipped into Deltarune at all?
No. Not at all.
Do you plan to? I heard it's not that long. And it's free.
Yeah, but it's like a part 1 or something like that. I don't want to play that. I want to play like the whole thing. I don't want to just dip my toes in it.
Look at you millennial and your Netflix binge culture spreading to everything else now.
Well, I mean, look at you. You played Walking Dead, and now you don't know if you're going to get another one or not.
I didn't play Walking Dead yet.
Oh, Jesus. All right, that's on the list.
I'm just backlogged on Steam games because of the stupid sales. Like, how am I not gonna get a $1 game? Come on. All right, Matt, take it away with Cine Matthew while I get a coffee. That's gonna get cut, I think. Maybe. Okay, we'll see.
Welcome to Cine Matthew, y'all. All right, Bryson, Spider-Man. How was it?
Oh my god, it was so fucking good. I usually don't like seeing movies again because I've already seen it, but like it made the strong case that I maybe should go and see it again because it's visually so good to look at. It's like actually funny, like not like kid funny or anything like that. Like it's actually funny of a movie. You know, I thought the villains were done pretty well because there's more than just one that you see in the trailer. And you know the interactions with the characters is pretty funny and fun, and you get to see their powers and you know, obviously it's a cheesy little story, self-contained, and you know everything gets wrapped up by the end. But
oh yeah.
Unfortunately, what I didn't know is there was an end credit scene. So I saw it with my sister when we were during the holidays, so we missed that. But I looked it up on YouTube, and it's pretty funny. Still,
is it kind of just alluding to another
movie,
so or
the way the movie ends is that it alludes that all the characters can still like contact each other, even though they're in different dimensions. But the way that the end credit ends is that there's another Spider-Man from another universe that has the power to go in between all the universes. So, you know, it kind of explores him traveling to one specific universe, and that's where the joke kind of comes from. So if you are going to see the movie, I would say stay for the credits.
Sounds good.
But
without giving too much away, I mean, like, so what happened that made them all come together in that one particular universe? If they were in one universe.
It was, well, because this isn't a spoiler because he's in the trailer, but Kingpin is responsible for them all being in one universe.
Kingpin? Like Daredevil's arch nemesis?
I didn't know if, well, I don't know that much about Daredevil lore, so I don't know if it's the same Kingpin from Spider-Man. It probably is. They're all Marvel properties, and most of the heroes.
They're all in the same universe.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So yeah, but it's the reason they're all in the same universe is because of Kingpin. Long story short.
But I thought Miles Morales was like canonically already in the same universe as Peter Parker.
That is explained in the movie.
Wait, to be Spider-Man, does your name need to be an alliteration?
Yeah, what were the other names of the Spider-Men?
Well, so the other Spider-Man are Peter Parker, Peter J. Parker.
Oh Penny. No, Gwen Stacy was
Gwen Stacy, Penny Parker, and Peter Porker.
Oh my God, was it a pig Spider-Man?
Yeah, it's Spider Ham.
Spider Ham.
Stop! I need to go see this movie.
I think the Spider Ham was in the trailer.
Yeah, he is in the trailer.
I don't know what trailers you guys have been seeing.
You've been seeing that trailer? That trailer's like everywhere.
I've seen the one where he's talking to his dad, but that's it.
Oh wow, yeah. The other one the other one has all of the Spider-Men in it and women. Yeah. So if you're gonna see the movie, I give it a 10 out of 10, and stay for the end credits because it's there's stuff afterwards. And also they do a nice little tribute to Stan Lee because he was still alive when the movie was made, so he has a cameo in it. That's actually a little bit longer than most of his traditional cameos, which was very nice and kind of touching. So, yeah, I thought it was a great movie. I could not recommend it more.
So we got Play As Beats. We have Play As Vlogs, rest in peace, now the Neat Boys Podcast channel. And when can we expect Play As movie reviews?
Never.
Well,
because
damn
I'm
it.
not a reviewer.
Yeah, but you've been doing this shit since like high school through like little Facebook statuses.
Oh, yeah. The entire status I said was Spider-Man though with flame emojis. That was it.
Hell yeah, you're garnering to the new generation. You could be like the Pro ZD of movie reviews.
Yeah, 10-second reviews of Spider-Man. Yo, that shit good.
There you go. You gotta lean into it.
But yeah, so it was a really good movie. I'm glad I saw it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to watch that soon. Rob, you got a old movie here? Law Abiding Citizen?
I don't want to talk about it. The movie's shit. I was hoping we could go over it another time in private. The public doesn't need to hear about it. The movie takes so many fucking turns. Like at first you think it's gonna be like a crime drama where it's just like really cool courtroom stuff, like that Anthony Hopkins movie. I forgot what it's called, or like My Cousin Vinny. But it ends up turning out, so it goes from like courtroom drama, and then it goes into, so the premise is Gerard Butler is at home with his family, and then these dudes come break in and they kill and rape his wife and kill his daughter. So then he goes to court, and Jamie Foxx, the lawyer, is like, okay, listen, I know the wrong guy is getting, because there's two guys, and the wrong dude is getting prosecuted. The dude that didn't want to like do this, who was telling his partner like, we need to get out of here, he's put on the death penalty. But the dude that actually did stuff is getting off scot-free, like basically 5 years in jail for all that shit. And Jamie Foxx is like, we're not pushing this further, you can lose everything. And just like kind of looking at it from the lawyer standpoint, because his prosecution rate was like 96% or something like that, and he didn't want to tarnish his record.
Oh.
So then from there, it goes into like Gerard Butler revenge story, Saw kind of shit.
Yeah.
And then, oh, you've seen this?
Yeah, I've seen Law Abiding Citizen. Not in a while.
Oh God. Okay, so then it goes into like that, and you think it's gonna be like kind of Die Hard or that Die Hard 3, where it's like this super genius where they're trying to catch him the whole time. No, he just strips down like butt naked in his house and they catch him, and then it moves on to the next part of the movie where he's in jail, but these murders are still occurring with everyone that was involved with the case in the past. And it just gets ridiculous from there, because then it just feels like this weird James Bond movie, except everyone in the city is dying, when the scale of it at first was just like courtroom stuff. It escalated so quickly. And then in the end, where like the whole philosophy of the movie was, like abide by the law, and basically condemning vigilante justice and putting it in an extreme sense, i.e. Gerard Butler. But then in the end, I mean, this movie's old, I'm going to spoil it. And
oh, look at you. You used to, oh my God, what a hypocrite. But go on.
So 2019 New Year.
Yeah, well, okay, I'll just say this. In the end, Jamie Foxx is a hypocrite and basically leans into like the whole vigilante thing, and that's just how the movie ends. They never touch upon that. Like he didn't give a reason for it, and it just, I don't know, man. It was a very like, it wasn't even a fun movie to watch. Some of the parts were so disturbing and cringy, and it just felt, a lot of times it felt totally out of place.
Like you said, it's like a mix of a bunch of different movies.
It didn't know what it wanted to be.
Exactly, and then it's riding on, I think, if I'm correct, it's like right after 300 or something like that, just riding off Gerard Butler's like
Jackness,
coattails. Yeah, exactly. And then obviously Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx is legit.
Fresh out of
right. No, I don't know if it was.
Maybe a couple of years after. Fresh off of, was he in Dreamgirls?
Yes, he was in Dreamgirls.
God, I haven't seen that movie in a while.
Yeah, that's how old this movie is, Brax. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like it was just like a money,
kind of.
This movie's gonna sell.
It seemed like they were trying to make like this Training Day type movie, and it ended up being like a Dragon Ball evolution of crime dramas.
Oh God.
The worst part was that movie was put on when I was like incapacitated. I got food poisoning when I was back home, and I basically spent like 16 hours on my parents' couch, not having the energy to get up. Besides throwing my brains up within the first hour.
Someone just cooked something bad during the holidays?
This was at a restaurant.
Oh.
It was Kuchi Sushi. I knew it.
Kuchi Sushi.
I flew all the way back, and I gave it another chance on New Year's, but again, just not a good time.
Stay away from that Kuchi. Stay away from it.
Hell yeah. I'm only going to sausage sushi from now on.
Alright, so law-abiding citizen. Shmeh. Moving on.
Hard shmeh.
Hard shmeh. Let's go to Isle of Dogs. I still have yet to see this movie.
This is a fantastic movie.
Okay.
I wanted it. It looked interesting.
It's so good.
And the director, he always puts out fire.
Yeah. I didn't even know this was I forgot it was a Wes Anderson movie.
Mm-hmm. And the cast, I could imagine, was amazing.
I don't know who's in that movie, but like, even without all that, it was just fantastic. The animation is crazy. It's all claymation.
Oh, it's all claymation.
Along the lines of like Fantastic Mr. Fox. Well, I'm sure there's some parts where they do some. I don't know. I think this is a full claymation movie.
Oh, Bill Murray, Bryan Cranston. I'm in. I'm already in.
Yeah,
a lot of Bryan Cranston's Chief.
Yeah,
dude. Oh, this movie. Yeah, this was such a huge surprise because I heard a lot of mixed shit about it when it came out.
Nice.
And I can see it being a bad movie for you, like a bad movie-going experience, if you went into the theater with your children thinking it was a children's movie.
Oh, yeah. You definitely have to do some research.
It didn't look like a kid's movie, honestly.
No, it wasn't. Like, it tackles some pretty adult topics, and some parts are actually, like, way gorier than I expected.
Damn. Like, anytime someone does something with claymation, it's just, like, it's beautiful, you know? Just like the time and effort it takes. Two Strings?
No.
I keep starting it and then falling. I put it on at the worst times, like right before.
I mean, no, that's understandable. The story's kind of doo-doo towards the end, but it's just a beautiful movie.
It is. I just keep falling asleep like midway through the movie, and then I just forget about it.
Isle of Dogs is like along the same line of just artistic expression to the extreme. There was this one scene I saw, like making of a scene, and in the movie, it's only like 30 seconds to a minute long. It's this sushi making scene. But they do everything from like top down view, so you see like the fish getting cut and stuff. And in real time, it took them like 28 days to create that one scene.
Oh, yeah.
And it reminded me of, have you guys seen Parks and Rec?
I've seen episodes, but...
Oh, there's this one scene where Adam Driver is like unemployed, and he's trying to pursue like this claymation project. And he's like, oh, check this out. And 2 seconds go by, and he's like, I worked 2 weeks on this.
But that's just so true. I mean, it takes a lot of effort, especially for something as like.
I saw one of those for Kubo
sushi.
Because it was like I don't know if it was like a spirit or a dragon or whatever it was in Kubo, but it was just a speed reel of people putting that scene together, and it was like, man, it's because I remember watching the Robot Chicken guys do that a lot when they used to do a lot of the behind the scenes on that, and it's just like, man, that's a tough way to make a living, but hey, I mean, it looks good. It's tough.
That's why I appreciate those movies. Like, those people know that, you know, it's not gonna be. There's a high chance it's not gonna like make the money that the studio wants. So you know that it's just this passion project where everyone's giving their all for the sake of making a piece of art.
Oh, it says right here, 20,000 faces, 1,105 animatable puppets were crafted, 12 sculptors working 6 days a week, 2,000 puppets for background. Woof.
How much?
6 days a week. Holy shit.
Wait, how much did this movie cost to make?
That is, I don't know if that's on here for what their budget was.
It looks like they made $64.2 million in the box office. So.
Yeah, and then how much worldwide? No, that was worldwide.
That was worldwide.
64 64 million worldwide.
It's because like Wes Anderson's like he's kind of like
could find a budget for it.
Yeah, wait, what studio is Wes Anderson under?
I don't know. Let me look that up.
You live with like the biggest Wes Anderson fan.
I don't think he has a studio. I think he.
All I'm seeing is just what the box office is. I'm not seeing what the budget was, but it looked like it made a lot of money. 64 mil. That's nothing to sniff at.
But in the movie world, that's like.
Well, comparative to
budget
Infinity
was 40
War.
to 50 mil.
Ooh, it's rough.
Yeah. See, so they like what grossed about 14.
Yeah, something like that.
In Office, at least. Okay, now we're just reading Reddit. We need to get this going, guys.
All right. So, did any of you guys watch that new Black Mirror, Bandersnatch?
Yes.
It was good.
What are your guys' thoughts on it?
Coming from someone who isn't a diehard for Black Mirror, it was.
I was about to say, Rob, you sounded very excited when you said yes, and that surprised me.
Yes.
Well, sometimes they come out with bangers, and it's not all like technology is bad. This time, I thought they were gonna go more into like the philosophy of. I thought they were gonna like analyze the whole predetermined destiny and like decision thing, and in the end, it just came out to be another like Black Mirror ending kind of deal. Well, did you guys get all the endings?
I think so. I think I got all of them. Pretty sure.
I don't want to spoil, but there's one ending I haven't gotten yet. It involves Colin, but it's like a smaller part. So like.
I think the only endings I didn't get were the ones where I needed to kill myself. I think those were the only ones. But from a score, I got a 0 out of 5 stars. I got a 2.5 out of 5 stars. I got a 5 out of 5 stars.
Score? What are you talking about?
The rating of the game.
The rating of the game at the end.
Oh shit! There was oh man.
What? You didn't see any? You didn't get to any of the ratings? You know, they go to that TV show, and then the guy's like, Bandersnatch. He was just insufferable.
Bandersnatch, hit or miss.
Oh,
I guess they
damn.
never miss, huh?
I didn't know that was like your rating. I think we got 2.
Oh no, it's not like your rating.
It's not the rating of like that's
just
what that's how I'm using the endings to describe it, because that's what you get. Like depending on some endings, you don't even get a score. Depending on some endings, you get a bad score, a medium score, or like the best.
What's
score.
the 5 out of 5?
5 out of 5 is like the actual ending.
Yeah.
Is that the one where
he goes straight Jeremy Givens, the guy that wrote the
test play? Oh.
The test play?
Oh, that's the 5 out of 5?
Yeah.
That's dumb. I like the ending that I like finished off with. That was the one I was looking for, and that was like the train scene.
Oh, the train scene. Yeah.
So
I was like, this is so fucking Black Mirror, but I don't know. I kind of like that.
There's also the meta ending, which was really fucking funny.
The one where he's like, "Who are you doing this to me?" And you're just like, "I'm Netflix, baby."
Yes.
Well, yeah, that. Yes. But then it was like the yes or the hell yes option.
The fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, that was so good too.
That shit. Because
obviously I hit fuck yeah.
Because I watched it. And I was telling my mom that there was a new Black Mirror thing, but she doesn't necessarily care about it. But I was telling her it was a choose your own adventure. So when I got to that part and I clicked yeah, and then all that shit started going down, I was like, oh, what? And she looked at me. She's like, what the hell are you watching? I was like, this shit went off.
This has nothing to do with any of the rest of the topics.
I was like, what the hell? I was like, what the hell is going on?
Oh my god! Did you karate chop or ball kick?
Oh, I respect the men. I karate chop.
I karate chop just for the cinematic. What you did the ball kick?
Yeah, the first time around, I did choices that I would make because I was under the impression that it's like, oh, like how best am I gonna beat this? I was like treating it like a video game.
That's essentially what it is. That's what I told Tin at the end of it. It's just like. It's a good introduction. It's like a good basic video game.
It is, and I really liked it a lot. I'm like almost obsessed with it. Every time my roommate would come home, I would just be like, "You have a choice. What's your choice right now?"
Do you want to come into the apartment or do you want to stay outside? Do you have a choice?
Do you think you're making that choice?
But I kind of related it almost a little bit to Undertale in the sense that, so literally like at the beginning of the game where you make like your first choice, And if you make the wrong one, it like resets back to the beginning. But even though it resets to the beginning, things change in that beginning because it remembers what you did. And that's kind of Undertale-ish. Because like in Undertale, if you try to go for a genocide run at the start and you kill, you're the first boss and you kill her, and then say you like, oh fuck, I made a mistake, let me exit the game and get back in, and you try to go peaceful, the game remembers that you were an asshole at the beginning, and it reminds you, like after you're done doing your peaceful shit, like Flowey comes out of nowhere, it's like, I saw what you did, you killed her last time, you asshole. But so it was kind of like that. It was kind of throwing me back to that in the sense that, every choice you make, even though you make one set of choices and you do it again, the second time you do it will have different like consequences based on what you do, which I thought was really interesting.
Have you played Doki Doki Literature Club yet?
No, but I've seen it.
Oh man, it's different experiencing it than watching it.
Yeah, but it looked kind of... Well, so at the time, I didn't know it was like a shot game, so it just looked like some anime trash that I didn't want any part of. But then I saw a Let's Play of it, and I was just skimming through it, and then it got to like the suicide. I was like, oh, this game's weird. So then I just started watching the whole thing. I was like, oh, this game's like really just out there. But yeah, no, I didn't play that game.
Okay, in relation to Bandersnatch, do Telltale games play like that?
Well,
is there like movements and stuff?
It's essentially...
So Bandersnatch has multiple endings.
Yeah, well, okay, not from that aspect, but from like a decision-making aspect. Is it just like pick A or B and then everything else is automated, or like do you move your character around?
You do have to shoot some... some zombies.
So yeah. In Bandersnatch, you're just clicking and watching.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Wait, Matt, where have you played Telltale games?
Oh, I played episodes 1 and 2.
Oh, you play Walking Dead?
Yeah, episodes 1 and 2.
Oh shit! Well, I heard those are the only good ones anyway.
Well, Borderlands is good. You should play Borderlands.
I need to get that. Okay.
I should try.
But yeah, so in the Telltale games, there will be some places where you just kind of click options and the story continues. But then there'll be other times where you're dropped into the world and you have to move around and maybe collect stuff or talk to people or whatever else it is. So
okay,
pick up hammer, pick up saw,
or like get to the obstacle in enough time, or someone dies or something like that,
or like ball kick or karate chop.
Yeah. Bandersnatch is just like a less complex Telltale game.
Yeah,
it's basically that old game that they
like King's Quest or something like that.
Yeah. That's all it is.
So with Bandersnatch, at first I'm like, this story is very simple. But then like it takes you on these twists and turns, like you know how Black Mirror usually does. It kind of just like makes you super paranoid about like what's going on. I started to appreciate it more when you start realizing that like whenever you start over and Stefan wakes up, he's always in like a panic, and like that's probably because of his depression. But at the same time, I'm thinking like he's remembering everything that's happened.
Well, that's where you start getting into like the fan theories and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they really hit the nail on the head with that, just kind of making it like super believable in the sense that, shit, where am I going with this?
Hey, yo, what the fuck is Netflix?
Yeah, exactly. I think they did a good job.
And there is supposed to be a season 5 after this anyway. So
yeah, I hope there is, because like it was very short. I mean, I spent way too many hours just trying to go through all the endings and just trying to figure it out. And there was only one ending I didn't do, and I spoiled for myself.
I think there were maybe 2 endings I didn't get.
I remember I was talking to it about someone, and you know how you have to put in the password.
Yeah.
And they couldn't figure it out. And like in my head, I was thinking like, I don't know how you couldn't have figured it out. And then I realized that I had the subtitles on, and it actually just kind of like went easy mode, and you could get it from that. That's all I had to say about that.
You watch English shows with subtitles? You're like my sister.
Dude, yeah, they have slang in there that I don't understand.
What?
Like what?
I don't know.
What?
Well,
taking
okay.
taking
Sometimes
the
the noise.
piss?
It wasn't that, but sometimes the noise levels were way too quiet. I couldn't understand what they were. Black Mirror audio team, get your shit together.
It might be your hearing. You might need to get your hearing checked.
That too.
But I liked it. It was interesting. It was definitely something new. In regards to Netflix, in regards to like a release on Netflix.
Yeah, the only thing that sucked about it, you couldn't play on a smart TV, which sucks.
What?
I
That's exactly what I did.
I couldn't. Well, so since we were in
like off the smart TV app, you're gonna play it.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I did.
Well, for whatever reason, the TV we had that could get Netflix couldn't play it, so I had to pull out my laptop. But that was the only complaint, honestly.
That's not even at the fault of the show. You can't even complain about that.
Yeah, nope. It should be integrated for everything. I don't care how old that TV is. I don't know how old that TV is.
All right, moving on. Another Netflix show that I just binged randomly.
The Arrested Development spinoff.
Arrested Development spinoff, Ozark, and I don't know. I liked it, but I don't know. Have any of you guys seen it yet?
One of my coworkers is really
parts
into
here
it,
and there.
but I don't watch.
I heard
Netflix
it's good.
shows.
I keep getting recommendations.
It's good. A lot of people that I've talked to, they have complaints about Jason Bateman. They hate how he sounds. But like as the story goes on, I really like the development of the relationships between like the family itself and then the relationships they make with all the other people they meet. Like, because without giving too much away, they run into like the cartel and the Kansas City mob and like this heroin farm dealer, and like it goes on with like his relationship because
he deals entire heroin farms.
Dang it! I was gonna make that joke too, but I really wanted to stop myself.
Potentially, maybe.
All right, I'm in.
But he doesn't actually do any of the drug dealing. Like the backstory on him is, I'm not giving too much away. This is in the first episode. Him and his partner, they have this accounting firm, and basically they launder money for the cartel. And then shit goes down, blah, blah, blah. They have to move to Missouri. And yeah, it's very Breaking Bad-esque.
That's the vibes I was getting off of it.
But Jason Bateman, he brings this like new personality to it because like, you know, the Arrested Development. He's a funny guy. I think it's a good show to check out. Don't really have anything else to say on it since you guys haven't seen it yet, but I would definitely give it a check.
Very nice.
Very nice.
So 2019, we return with the strongest segment of this podcast, Chapter Black.
So strong.
All right, so with the strongest segment of the podcast, I feel like this is the fifth time this has happened, but I'm the only one that's been watching the anime of Japan.
I watched Baki.
That's not true.
Oh my god, what'd you think about Baki?
Okay, but I watched 6 episodes, but I love it. I really like it a lot.
It's different, but like, see, the thing is, it doesn't give you much background into anything that's happened before.
No, not at all.
This is like the 4th arc in the story.
Yeah, I keep saying people were describing that you need to watch the original Baki that had come out like years ago.
Yeah, the one where everyone looks like a walking penis. I'm not even kidding. The art design is
either
really
watch it or read the manga to catch you up to the current Baki, which is like a continuation of
one of the best mangas I've ever read. It's so detailed.
You put it up to us before, right? Like the Baki mangas.
Mm-hmm.
Mangas. Sorry, manga.
Yeah,
but
like
it's very interesting.
It's just about fighting. It's amazing.
The only question I have so far, since I'm like only 6 episodes in the first episode when they're all escaping from the prison, they say that I'm looking to be defeated or something like that.
Yeah.
Is there any backstory on that?
No, that's the first time those characters are introduced.
Oh, so they're not even from there before.
No, they're like this is the prison escape arc.
Okay.
and so they're introduced there for the first time, and they have always been like the strongest in their respective lives. So now they just want to feel, and in order to do that, they need to.
They want that challenge.
Brutally mauled.
They're like psychopathic Gokus. Actually, Goku's a psychopath.
You're not wrong.
I'm not. That's why I had to take it back.
Speaking of Goku, the Brawly movie, or the English version of the Brawly movie, is coming out pretty soon.
Yes, sir. Select theaters.
One of my friends actually got me the bootleg of the Japanese version, but I told him I can't watch it in Japanese. I don't like the voices.
Yeah, I love Goku's voice in the Japanese now.
I hate it.
It's too high. It's way too high.
I hate Goku's voice. I hate Gohan's voice, and I hate Goten's voice. But Goten's voice
That's so
makes
rude.
the most sense.
I mean, they're all the same.
The same person.
Yeah, that's what I was
basically.
getting
Just say you
so
hate the
confusing.
voice actress and move on.
Because like
a senior
three
Japanese
together.
lady should not be voicing the strongest character in fiction.
You know, I think it's really because Sean
he's not the
Schemmel-
strongest character.
I can't pronounce his name correctly, but Sean Schemmel is like, oh, you know, I lose my voice like almost every month because of Goku. So I can only imagine what that lady is doing if she's screaming for all the major Saiyans in the fucking series.
Yeah, series. Especially, let's take
That's
it
her
back to
talent.
like the Cell games when Gohan's throwing that like final Kamehameha. Because Goku was yelling too. Gohan
Yeah.
and Goku.
Yeah, they were.
So how'd she not pass out then?
Wait,
I've seen videos of that dude passing out. What's his name? Sean?
Sean
Sean Schemmel.
Schemmel.
Yeah. That was hilarious.
So, yeah, that'll come out pretty soon, but I don't really... I don't know. I've never really watched any Dragon Ball movies.
really? You haven't seen the cooler movies?
No, I'm not.
That wasn't a joke. Those movies are bangers. You've
I'm
never
not-
seen the original Brawly movies?
No, I'm not.
What?
I've
Sorry,
never...
Broly.
I've never watched any of the Dragon Ball movies. I really don't watch a lot of the anime movies that are
Like-
from the respective.
The
Oh my
Dragon Ball
god,
movies are
Tree
pretty
of Life is so good.
Tree
Tree
of
of Life
Life
is like what
I was gonna
introduced
say.
me to Dragon
Never
Ball.
watched it.
Yeah.
Nope.
I was just like, what is this? Why are these bad guys scary? I was like 6 at the time.
Well, that's why it's so funny that little dude with the girl and the dog. That's the
Pilaf?
main. Yeah, Pilaf is the main villain from Tree of Life, right?
No, it's like
I thought he was the main
other
villain in
Saiyans.
Dragon Ball. But
Oh,
maybe that's-
which
or
one am I
GT.
thinking of?
Wasn't he in GT?
He was in GT, but he was the original bad guy in Dragon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
And
yeah,
now they're back in Super, and they don't belong.
I know it's hilarious.
I think the only movie I've seen from an anime recently was
Bungo.
No, I haven't. I still haven't watched that. I should, because they're making a season 3 now of Bungo. But it was Naruto. It was Boruto movie. Because I was like,
What
oh, I
the
want to see all
fuck?
these. I want to see all these guys grown up. Because like the Boruto show is basically right now. I think I don't know. I've never watched it, but it's following the movie, and then eventually it'll pass the movie and go into its own other arcs or whatever.
I wish
So.
it the best. I have no interest in jumping back into that world. It's not even the same maker. Boruto is basically the Dragon Ball Super of the series.
The movie
Dragon
was
Ball
good.
GT.
I thought the movie
right?
was all right.
Is that what you mean?
Dragon Ball GT is it's a fun ride, but it's not within that realm.
It isn't. Even their colors are different. Like Goku's wearing like an inverted blue and
Kind
orange.
of. Yeah, but
Something
just the
like-
fact
Oh, no,
that
it's just the
like,
blue.
not supposed to be canon either. I
Yeah.
enjoyed GT more than Super though.
Ooh.
I just enjoyed one particular part of GT when Goku and Vegeta were Super Saiyan 4 for a second.
I
Then we
like
saw
Super. Super and Dub is finally into the tournament arc, more or less.
It doesn't-
Almost.
I like the creativity that was shown in GT. The transformation for Super Saiyan 4 is infinitesimally better than
Oh yeah,
Super Saiyan God or even Ultra Instinct.
I know. Ultra Instinct is basically just Goku.
I just don't like how its transformation is just different hair colors now.
Yeah. I feel you
I
on
mean, that's
that.
how it's always been.
No, Super Saiyan 4. They
Yeah. Okay. So
grow-
their hair got longer.
yes, and all
And
over
the
their body.
tail, and they have hair all over their body.
Plus, they're wearing like red eyeliner. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
The character design was on point.
So if Super Saiyan was just yellow eyeliner, then we could get behind it.
Well, Super Saiyan is cool because it was the first time it was introduced.
Yeah.
And Frieza was just killing everyone.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Everyone died. Come on. It's like a running joke. Krillin's always dead. Poor Krillin.
But I mean, it's 2019 now. We're all the anime is coming back. We were in a drought. You know, we had JoJo.
We have JoJo.
We have JoJo. Cells at Work did a Christmas episode. That was a little cutesy. I watched that.
Goblin Slayer.
Goblin Slayer is getting its season 2, from what I've heard.
What?
Yeah, I think so.
That's great. I wasn't like fully put off by that show. I kind of want to dive back into it.
Yeah. What was that other show? The Slime Show.
Oh
Slime.
yeah. There's a Slime Show. Nickelodeon Slime Time Anime Edition.
So I'm pretty sure Goblin Slayer is getting a season 2.
When is My Hero coming? Is that summer?
I think it might be summer. I think everything's in summer except for Attack on Titan. Is that April or March?
No, One Punch Man is April.
Oh, okay.
One Punch Man's
so Attack
April.
on Titan and One Punch Man are both in April, I think. Then.
Ooh, update on JoJo. I finally am semi caught up. I just started the most recent one.
Wait, so you went through all of Part 4 then?
Yes, because I'm on the new one.
Oh, so you finished all of JoJo?
Yeah.
Thank God, because last time we talked, you said you skipped.
No, I went through it because it took me a while to get through Part 3. I think that's Diamond is Unbreakable.
Yeah.
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 No. Diamond is 4. That's Stardust Crusaders.
Stardust Crusaders. Okay. I really like Diamond is Unbreakable.
That's my favorite one.
Stardust Crusaders. That's the one where Joseph Joestar is still
Egypt.
like. Okay, yeah. So Diamond is Unbreakable is one of my favorite ones for the JoJo series so far. Jotro's is also, but he was like barely in that one until the end.
It wasn't about him.
Yeah. But I really liked. What's his name?
Josuke.
He's hilarious. He's like a punk.
He's a Yankee.
Oh my gosh! But what are your guys' thoughts on this most recent season so far?
It's up there.
It's good. We're now that we I think I didn't watch the last episode yet, but
yeah,
the one
same
before
here.
it,
a couple episodes behind.
the one before it has now established everyone's stands, which is what they always do. You know, the first couple of episodes, you introduce the characters and what their stands are. So now we can actually.
Was the last one to be revealed Purple Haze?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm there, like in the middle of that fight.
Yeah. So now that they've established everyone's stands, now we can start getting into story.
The stand battles are so good in this.
Does anyone make an appearance from past JoJo's at all?
Yeah.
What's his face? Little
boy.
Yeah.
Reverb man.
Reverb.
And
Reverb is so dope.
Jotaro was technically in the first episode too. So
What's that dude's name?
I can't remember. It's like Michima or something like that.
Yeah,
or,
something. I'll look it up.
But yeah, little dude with reverb. So
And like, if you didn't like the lack of
Koichi.
Previous Koichi.
Yeah, Koichi. Oh, I was thinking of Persona.
They're literally only in it for like 10. They're in it for like 10 minutes, and then it's just the reins are handed over to the new cast.
Okay. I really love Koichi's transformations in Diamond is Unbreakable.
Yeah.
Kind of reminded me of like Sane transformation. maybe more so Cell.
Yeah, short
from a visual standpoint.
Long hair Koichi to guile hair Koichi.
It's a guile hair.
Guile hair is Super Saiyan 2, so.
The girl that was obsessed with Koichi, that was like one of the best parts of that.
I was watching some of the dubbed since it was on Toonami, and they got a girl, that girl who has the hair stand, they got a Japanese girl. She's like half American, half Japanese or whatever. So in the Japanese version, like when they're quizzing Koichi, it's in English words. But instead, now that they have like a half Japanese girl, they're quizzing Koichi in Japanese words for the English dub, which I thought was really creative because usually a lot of that stuff kind of gets lost in translation, but she can kind of keep it going, which I thought was funny.
Bringing it back to Baki, that's what kind of fucks me up because there's scenes where it's back in the U.S. Like one of the ending parts is they go to this Arizona State Penitentiary, and like the Japanese voices, I was watching it dubbed, and I was like, okay, all these voices are like pretty much the same. I want to listen to it in Japanese because they're all annoying me. And I watched the majority of the season like that, but when I got to the American part, there's this giant black guy, and I wanted to see what justice they would do him in the English dub, and it's a lot more believable than what the black depiction of Japanese people have for him.
It's tough. I mean, because like with Japanese, it's hard to like make accents. You know,
They do it well in JoJo's.
they do well in JoJo,
Yeah.
but that's like one of the only
Ishidishi,
ones. Ishidishi.
Purple Hazel, Mataraka.
The other movie that reminded me of that is I watched the Kuroku no Basket movie, Final Game.
Oh,
And
I love the English.
There's literally an entire scene where like the guys are supposed to be like complete badasses, but because they're speaking English, it like completely throws the tone like out of the window.
And they sound like assholes.
Just reminds me of like Spanish like soccer games, Spanish like telecasts, where they'll just be like speaking Spanish and all of a sudden just like Chicago Bulls.
I mean, it's funny, it's endearing, but it's really funny.
But like the best way it's been implemented is definitely Joseph Joestar.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Joseph.
We got any more anime on the list you guys are looking forward to for 2019?
No, that was my list. Is mostly One Punch Man. I mean, everything on the there. Bungo. If they're making a season 3, then maybe I should watch the movie because maybe it might tie into that. I don't know.
Last time you said Mob Psycho was just announced. It wasn't.
Yeah, Mob Psycho 2. I mean, it should be coming out fairly soon. I keep seeing things on Twitter about it.
I'm more excited for Mob than One Punch Man.
I'm excited for both. I have been.
Because I'm a little caught up on One Punch Man.
Weren't we talking about this during the summertime? Last spring. Like, oh yeah, One Punch Man being announced, like, gonna come out in 2018.
Oh.
Yeah,
same with Attack on Titan, and then that finally came out.
Well, yeah, Attack on Titan was like they apparently split that season in half, and on a great cliffhanger, I might add.
Yes. Oh my god.
And so I'm really looking forward to it.
Same here. You should just read the manga though. It's
really
good.
No.
Can you just be more open, please?
No, that's 2019. I'll be more open in 2025. How about that?
2025.
2025. Damn. What
are we even gonna be alive?
That's what I'm hoping for.
That is a valid question. Government still shut down.
The government will be shut down until 2025.
So, hey, Trump said
Trump
months
won't even
or
be
years
in office that long, and he still has power to shut the government down.
Hey man, look at Putin.
I think these are completely different government structures we're talking about.
Hey,
I'm not.
Putin's just like, yeah, it's just me. I'm taking over.
Stop. We're gonna get put on the radar.
I know. We gotta stop. They're listening. Bandersnatch. Show me a sign.
I started watching this show on Netflix yesterday called Backstreet Girls Boku Dolls.
So, do you just want us to make fun of you now, or wait until after you're done, or?
Okay, I can't.
Backstreet Girls
coming Boku to mind Dolls? For me to roast you, but we definitely mentioned way worse things than I have. This is a good show.
What
it's
continue?
Like it's a comedy. Okay, so starts out, these 3 guys are about to get punished by the Yakuza boss of their respective family, and he gives them an option. I chop your limbs off, or you help me make a ton of money, and I'm going to fly you out to Thailand to get sex changes, and you become Japanese idols. And the guys are like, well, shit, I don't want to lose my legs and my life, so yeah, we'll take that option. And then it fast
legs
forwards to
and
a year
life?
later.
That's hilarious.
Not in that order.
Life and then legs.
But yeah, so these guys go through the sex change, and they come back to start this idol thing. And to their dismay, they're actually a huge hit in Japan, and the Yakuza boss assumes role of their producer and is making him like do all this stuff to get him into the mentality of true Japanese idols by like brainwashing them, making them stay in a room for like 12 hours a day watching all these other idols because they're still giving off like this Yakuza vibe. And these guys are like, okay, like we need an exit strategy. I can't just keep doing this. And I don't know, hijinks ensue. It's funny. It's like along the same comedy as like Psyche K, except this is rated mature, so they have a little bit more creative freedom there.
I did not expect it to go the way when you first started explaining it that it was gonna be guys that got a sex.
It is like
so this anime. is so Zombieland Saga then. This is that show.
What are you talking about?
Isn't that other idol show that's also trash or whatever?
Oh my god, I don't know. I don't even know what year this came out. Like Netflix just picked it up.
Sounds interesting.
It is very interesting.
Don't encourage him, Matt.
I'm having a good time with it so far.
It sounds good. Yeah, because I've been.
At least I'm bringing new things to the table, Braxton. What do we got? Fucking Game Awards 2018. We're in 2019.
Yikes!
Bang bang.
Kingdom Hearts is coming out this month.
I know. I'm so excited. I'm like debating taking time off to play it.
But you won't finish it, so don't.
I will finish it. I'm dropping everything for Kingdom Hearts. That's my game.
It is from. I remember.
I have been waiting for this game since number 2. When was that? 2008.
Yeah.
No, 2006. 12 years. I've been waiting 12 years for this game. I got a PlayStation 3 with the confidence it was coming out on PlayStation 3. And it never did. So here we are, 2018. I can vote now, and I'm ready to play Kingdom Hearts 3, where they have shown no Final Fantasy characters, and it's all Disney, and I think I might cry because of that. But you know what? We're going to give it a shot. Yeah, and for the record, my show so much better than any fucking Boruto movie. Braxton.
The Boruto movie wasn't bad. Honestly.
I think you're the only person saying that right
now. Now the Boruto show, that's a different matter entirely. But the movie was alright.
Let's get wrecked. So this is our recommendation section where we all give a recommendation, believe it or not. And we're going to start off with Shrek Retold. Braxton, can you get a little bit into this?
Oh my god. So I don't know where I found this. But essentially, this channel brought together God knows how many people. I think it was like over 100 creators or groups or whatever to scene by scene recreate Shrek, either through live action, through animation, puppetry. I mean, it's amazing. I don't really know how to describe it. You know, the people made new music for it. I mean, it's literally the entire movie of Shrek, but just through different people acting it out or animating it. And there's like all kinds of people who are doing voices, you know, channels you may recognize, channels you may not. I think Anthony Fantano was in it for a little bit.
Shut up. No way.
Yeah. So he's the voice of Donkey in one of the scenes. And I mean, it's super creative. Like I've never seen, you know, other than like a Bill Wirtz video, I don't think I've seen anything this creative when it comes to content on YouTube. So if you like Shrek, if you like, you know, we were just talking about Two Strings. No, we were talking about Isle of Dogs and Kubo. Like if you like that kind of stuff, if you like even, I mean, there's good animation, there's shitty animation, there's good puppetry, bad puppetry, there's anime sections in it, like every type of animation style, every type of live action style you can think of. Like some people are doing it in like really well-established sets. Some people are just doing it out in their backyard, dressed up like idiots. I mean, it's
hilarious. It's pretty seamless too.
It is beautiful.
Is this one continuous storyline with different?
Yes, it's literally Shrek, but
it's not like Enter the Matrix or that Batman movie where it's like different stories and different styles kind of thing.
No.
It's one story, just a bunch of different styles along the way.
This sounds so trippy.
It literally starts with the open book, and then it goes into, you know, Shrek kicking down the door into
a cardboard door.
to All Star, but like it's all original. So someone made a cover to All Star to play while they're doing the whole thing, and it's literally scene for scene. So once the music stops, then the movie starts, and you're watching Shrek. Just a bunch of people tell it, and the credits are huge because there's a Google Doc actually that they post in the description, and the Google Doc shows each scene, like the number of the scene, like they actually had the script out and assigned people to it, and then it shows everyone who contributed to the story.
Yeah, I think it's like 200 people.
Yeah, it's crazy. I would recommend everybody watch it, especially if you like Shrek. I mean, it's really funny.
That is a shining endorsement. I have nothing to say to that. Like, it was very passionate. I was going to make a joke, but yeah, no, I'm really interested now.
Hey, there are no jokes when it comes to Shrek, all right?
Not at all. Business. No memes whatsoever.
None.
Especially in this internet age.
Nope.
Smash Mouth, eat your heart out. On the same topic of fantastic music, I would like to introduce Toro y Moi's new... what would you call this? Like a little... It's not a single, because it's like...
What, like an EP?
That came out.
EP?
Yeah, sure. Isn't it too short for an EP? Whatever. We're not going to get into semantics. Let's just call it an EP.
Maybe it's an LP.
We're a music theory podcast, so we can discuss the ins and outs.
We're a music theory ASMR podcast.
ASMR.
Yes. It's a new year, new theme. Let's start this off right. So I'm gonna take this keyboard duster and pull the trigger a little bit now.
God, I'm moist. Oh my God, you actually have one. That's really funny.
Ooh.
Oh my God, I just got the bittering agent in my mouth. If you want to give it a little listen. It's disgusting. But yeah, Toro y Moi's his new, well, we're just going to go with the single. Both of them are good. Ordinary Pleasure and Freelance. He's starting to, like, dive back into, like, the contemporary kind of indie funk that he's most well known for. And it brings a smile to my heart. Because the last stuff was pretty good, but, like, it was this weird, like, indie R&B kind of vibe. And it's not something I can continuously listen to. But this new stuff's fantastic, so I would go give it a listen. Speaking of things that you should go give a listen to, you should listen to the Neat Boys podcast, which you're already listening. I'm just kidding. Matt, will you please give us your grand introduction to your most recent work? Legendary Boy.
Legendary, dairy spelled D-A-R-Y. That's just because I'm living in Wisconsin right now. So I just.
Oh my God! This is self-promotion.
Sellout.
Sellout right here.
Sellout podcast.
Sellout. I'm sponsoring you guys. All right.
Oh
hell yeah!
Finally.
But yeah, I came out with 4 songs. None of the beats belong to me, so you better check out those songs quickly before they get taken out.
How are you gonna be a rapper and tell people you don't own the beats? You just take the beats and you just let the law do what it must. All right?
Just letting them know that it might not be up very long. But check me out.
Hey, if you have the support of all the high schoolers out there, then I have no worries that these will get taken down and will further go down into SoundCloud history.
It's 4 songs that I just recently put out. 2 of them are older. 2 of them are ones that I've written recently. And then, yeah, just expect more to come as soon as I figure out this whole music thing.
Can we expect any YouTube uploads?
Probably not. I don't have a camera. Are you talking about like a music?
Just you don't need a camera. You just upload the song.
Yeah, just a visual. Maybe like a lyric visual or something like that.
Probably when it's beats that I'm actually like.
Yeah, well, if SoundCloud will keep it, YouTube will probably fucking rip them apart. So
yeah, so
maybe. I mean, the worst that'll happen is maybe it just gets a copyright claim.
Yeah, it just gets taken down. I mean,
no, it wouldn't get taken down. It would just have like ads from like Universal or something like that. It wouldn't get taken down. Now, if it's a complete ripoff, then yes, they will take it down. But I don't. I don't think
because I'm just using a beat that someone else made.
Yeah, so it wouldn't. It would just get a copyright claim and just sit there and maybe have ads on it, but that would be it.
Matt, let me tell you about this little podcast that I listen to called the Neat Boys Podcast, where
tell me more.
They take music from all sources of media incorporated into each episode. That is yet to be taken down. Probably given the amount of success that they've had.
Well, we're within fair use because of the amount of media in proportion to the songs that we use is fair.
You hear that, YouTube? We got a lawyer.
I am not a lawyer.
And his name is Alan J. Alexis
what?
Braxton.
J. What? Okay. I'm scared now. I don't know what you're saying.
So we've almost been at this for a year, and I would like to take some time to go over how you guys think this has been going. What have you learned? What are you thankful for? What are your New Year's resolutions? What are your current works in progress? What's your blood type? Your astrological sign? Just all that. Give me your take.
I don't remember half of the questions you asked, so I won't answer any of them.
Fantastic. Matt, what is your account?
Learned a lot this year.
Wonderful.
Beautiful.
Continuing to grow. Every
Beautiful.
day. Every day we grow every day.
That's poetic. That's how we should end it. It's beautiful.
The more media we consume, the stronger we get until we assimilate into the singularity of strength that we are.
Nani. Opposite of Nani. I don't know.
What is the opposite of Nani?
Enon?
Always.
What?
I have no idea. I just like that word.
All right. Well, thanks again for joining us, everyone, on episode 12 of the Neat Boys Podcast. You can hit us up at Matt.
SoundCloud, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes. I always make that.
Sad. Working on Spotify still.
Smash those like buttons.
And then smash us on Smash. Hell yeah. Braxton, what are the tags they can reach us at?
Are we talking about smash tags?
No, not at all. You can't just give the source without the channel.
Yeah, we're Neat Boys Podcast on YouTube, Gmail, Twitter, iTunes, SoundCloud.
Okay, now you're just
Facebook.
You're just making recurring statements.
MySpace.
Okay, you can hit us up.
TikTok.
At the Neat Boys Podcast at gmail.com. You can find us on YouTube at Neat Boys Podcast.
Yahoo.com.
That comes up there, but just ignore those and click the thumbnails that make no sense. You can find us at SoundCloud.
AOL.
Neat Boys Podcast. What's her MySpace?
Neat Boys at MySpace.
Neat Boys at MySpace.
Neat Boys at MySpace.
You got Zanga yet?
Almost. I'm working on the code for that. I keep getting Bandersnatched.
Maybe one day we'll get an email. Maybe one day.
No one uses email anymore. It's so archaic.
Maybe one day someone will tweet at us, and it won't be a Russian sex bot.
Maybe we'll go on Snapchat.
Snapchat is dying.
Woof. Why would any? Yikes.
Instagram? Should we go on Instagram?
Why?
I think an Instagram would be a good idea.
For what?
What
What are we gonna
post?
take pictures of? We're gonna take pictures of each of us individually in different states. Phenomenal.
That's
Ooh.
Fantastic.
That is fantastic.
That's broad content.
That's a great idea right there, Braxton.
It's gonna end up just being like little snippets of Matt's EPs.
Yeah, just
Might
me
as
with
well
short
be.
hair. Me
Come
with
give it
short
a
hair.
listen.
Wait. So. Oh yeah, Instagram does videos. So maybe we could just do like clips and stuff.
Clips of what?
I
Clips
don't know,
of
funny
the
moments
day.
of the cast.
Clips of not the day. Clips of the episode.
Yeah.
Unless we start recording every day.
But then again, that requires me to have an Instagram, and I don't want one.
But you could just have this one then.
Yeah, but someone would have to run it. I don't want to run that.
I
I'm
can
already
run
running the
Instagram,
Twitter.
because I'm not really running it. So I can run the Instagram.
There we go.
I would like to hand you the reins to the Spotify project that I have lost all hope for. I don't
What
think
was
they're
the-
taking me seriously.
What was the issue again? We just need some clout. That's what they said.
Yeah, something like that. That, or we go with a sponsored streaming platform where they can just rip from it, because I don't think they don't do SoundCloud anymore.
Oh, I see. Shit. Well,
Here's to a new year. Thanks for
famous.
listening, everybody.
2019. Neat Boys Podcast. Watch out.
Doing it big, or small, or medium.
Whatever
everything
your
in
preference
moderation.
is.
Size matters.
Adieu.